Hollywood, you've got to be fucking kidding me, right? 2 hours and 40 minutes for a part one? What is this, John Woo's Red Cliff? How can you possibly justify that sort of runtime? Isn't the original musical about this length? Like, what is it with this massively bloated runtime? How are you going to fill it with anything that keeps the energy up and doesn't suddenly kill the momentum? Because let's be honest, you must keep either tension or momentum for 2 hours and 40 minutes, which would be one hell of a feat. My buddies and I are constantly saying, keep it under 2 hours because at a certain point you simply run out of steam. And the musical Wicked isn't exactly fertile ground for storytelling. People are going to see the movie adaptation because they love the musical. And to be honest, a bit of disingenuous marketing a la Dune has not clued people in that this is part one. I have no problem with the two-part movie if it deserves it, but man alive, look at the colors. I can't imagine having my eyes for almost 3 hours. And to be honest, there was a part of me I was really looking forward to seeing this movie. I'm a sucker for musicals, as fans of the channel know, mentioning songs from Wicked in particular a few times over the years. I mean, hell, I got drunk just the other day and blasted the Out of Oz version for good. And the idea of getting a good buzz on and going to see Wicked didn't seem like the worst way to spend an afternoon until I saw that runtime. My God, call me cynical, but I feel like the reason for the 2 hour and 40 minutes is to spend an hour and 40 minutes lecturing the audience about moral equivalency and to not be racist. I mean, we already know what Cynthia Erivo thinks, but to be fair, her remarks and meltdown didn't really move the needle for me. I mean, look at her. We knew what we were getting into. And to be honest, maybe her being an egoist will elevate her role, but I won't find out until this thing hits home theaters. 2 hours and 40 minutes is just such an insane runtime to me. Can't stress enough that I went in with a buzz. I'd be sober by the end of that. And who wants to come out of that movie sober? Not I, my faithful viewers. Not I. If this movie had been an hour and a half or even, I don't know, like an hour 40, you could have way more showings. This would mean more opportunities for wine moms to make sure that somebody's there to watch their kids because, I mean, at 2 hours and 40 minutes, in order to get together with your friends to get a good buzz, go see the movie and come back, you're talking 6 hour day, right? So hour and 40 minutes, you can get your wine moms together, do a brunchin', get a good buzz, and then go sing along with one of your favorite musicals. But of course, you can't sing along. How can a theater not expect people to sing along with their favorite songs from Wicked? Like I said, people are going for the music, not for the movie. At least offer a sing-along version, but at nearly 3 hours, you were talking about eating up a substantial amount of screen time to play two different versions. But again, a shorter runtime would have solved that problem. And don't tell me that there was no way to cut it down to an hour 40. The original musical essentially gave you the template on how to tell this story in a shorter amount of time. Hell, even if you still want to do a two-parter, give me that 90-minute movie and then say intermission before part two. Way more forgivable than 2 hours and 40 minutes. I mean, that's 2 hours and 40 minutes just for part one. I mean, mark my words, this color vomit fest will be bloated with messaging and moralizing. How else do you add this much to a movie? I mean, to part one, 2 hours and 40 minutes. You got to be kidding me. This movie might be wicked good, but it's definitely wicked long, pun intended. I will wait to watch it at home, man, where I can maybe have some friends over, we can have a cocktail, sing to a few of the songs, and roll our eyes at this bloated display of excess. There's just no way. 2 hours and 40 minutes. Hollywood, pull your head out of your ass.